computer this time. Okay, Kim Mulatto, you're up first, brother.
Probably a redundant question, Bob, but just want to clarify. So the VIP and the Legacy VIP are the only two memberships that have a one-time life membership, right?
No, the VIP is not
Okay.
a lifetime membership. It's an annual membership. 269 is an annual membership.
So only the Legacy life.
Only the Legacy VIP 599 is a lifetime membership. That is the
Okay.
only one with a lifetime. Okay.
Very good. And just a second.
The basic is month to month, and you can get shut off, and you can lose your place in a tree. There will be lots of little penalties for people who try to trick and evade the system. Okay.
I see. I see. And just to piggyback on what you were saying on 7K Advantage, we saved over 4,500 last year, and this year I've done 5 trips and saved over $7,000 this year. So I mean, it's amazing what you could save, especially if you travel.
And just think about that, Kim, and what Gary Cap's savings on this one trip between his airfare and his hotel. That's enough almost to buy all of his autosavers for a year. So, and you can't, and your 7K Advantage is not active unless you're buying autosaver. So if you go to use it and you're not active, you can't use it. If you're not buying that autosaver and you're not active, that 7K Advantage is not on.
That's correct.
Okay. And so, just all these reasons that are just accumulating, building up more and more and more about how we can build as a team. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to take people a little longer to get to that consistent income than making, jumping up real fast and making a 6-figure income in a year, unless you're willing to work really hard. If you're willing to work really hard and keep doing it, you can get there. Same way. You build my 7K momentum, and you just keep doing that for two years in a row, 3 years in a row. Hey, you're going to get to 2, 3, 4, 5,000 a week if you keep building that way. Okay. But what I'm teaching is for everyone to succeed, because an extra $250 a month will mean a lot to a lot of people. And especially while they're accumulating silver and gold, accumulating wealth, earning silver in that same process. That in Louisiana, we call that all lagniappe. And so even if it took a person, 5 years to get to an extra $250 a month, where else could they do it? At home, no boss, no employees, doing something that's fun, doing something that can help people. Now, that depends on your attitude, and that's why my 7 pieces of paper. If you got stinking thinking every day, you're not going to make it. Okay. If you allow yourself to go down that rat hole, then you're not going to make it. And that's why we need to work as a team. When we see some of our team members going down that rat hole, we need to reach down and help pull them up, shake them up a little bit, hug them.
Agree totally with you, Coach. We're excited to have those packages back. When you taught us, when I first came on, was to take that silver coin and do the coin drop and duplicate that. It hurt us big time when they took that away. And now
we got it all back. We got it all back and more.
And more.
And more. Here's what I'm excited about. Loyalty points, getting silver bullion quick, fast, and more often. We get to earn silver, and we get to promote that way. And this builds a business faster than anything. It's how I built my 70,000+ organization back in the 90s. Okay.
Yes.
And this works. So it's just get with it. Let's have some fun and do it. And again, I am going to be posting what I just little outline on this little outline, and y'all need to copy it, paste it. Everybody you get new in the business, you need to be giving them this as a text, as an email. That's really what you want to do in addition to your little welcome letter. Okay. But you'll see it when I post it up on the band apps after the
Thank you,
training.
Coach.
Okay. Thanks, Kim. Sharon. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Bob, how are you?
I am doing fabulous. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. It's a great training. I appreciate the training. I do have a couple questions. One is on the renewal. My renewal is coming up in November, and I know before we could do the renewal, and as long as we did the renewal, unfortunately, I don't have enough funds right now to do renewal and the autosaver in the same month. Can we do like before, to where you do the renewal and the points will count towards that month?
It certainly does. And so, in fact, I'm glad you asked that question, because that was one of the things I wanted to kind of make sure is all clear in this Q&A session here. If everyone will
We go over
recall,
kind of my dates so we can do what now to give other people an idea.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your anniversary date?
November 3rd.
Okay, your anniversary date's November 3rd. So did you have a VIP membership? Did you have $4.99 or $1.99?
I had the $4.99, but I'm going to go
Okay.
for the $2.69 this time.
Okay. You're going to go for the $2.69?
Yeah.
Not the lifetime.
I don't have the funds for the lifetime right now. I can
Oh.
probably work up to upgrade by the 90 days, but right now I don't.
Well, let's see, you're November 3rd. So you're not in that 90-day window, by the way. Okay.
Not right now.
You're on a renewal. Okay. So you're in your back office, and I'm gonna go to my post. Which team band app are you in, Sharon?
Go for gold.
Okay, you're in Go for Gold. So we're gonna go to Go for Gold band app. And if you will, I'm gonna go to posts, and I'm gonna scroll down just a little bit right here. Right here, extremely important, those updated. Click on that post, it opens it up. This tells everybody what to do in answer to Sharon's question in detail. Okay. So everyone that renewed already or joined the business since July 10th, you could upgrade from the $1.99 or $4.99 up to November 10th. The 90-day period is for people that were from July 10 to October 11 into business on start of business October 12th. After October 12th, you actually are an upgrade. You're just renewing. So you're just choosing in your back office which one you want to renew at. Okay. So if you had a $1.99. So what you will do is you'll go into your back office and you will see pictures like this. When you go into your back office, you go into account setting, you're going to have to unlock your account settings, and then you're going to have to put in your text code that they send you. And then what you're going to see is you're going to see the ability to select the legacy membership or the VIP membership. The VIP is the $2.69. Okay. The legacy is the $5.99 lifetime. So you just click on that. When you click on it, you'll get a screen like this, and you click up. That renews you. Okay. So now you're good for another year. 50 points will post up to everyone, and it will make you active from that date you click on that for the next 32 days. So you should do this. If your date is November 3rd, you can do this next week if you want. And I encourage you to do it next week because it's going to help everybody above you. And you want to help everybody above you. You don't want to do it in the first week, in the week of November 3rd, because that's when the biggest autosaver week is. And I explain that in the detail up here, why to not do it on that date. Do it during the week of October the 26th, anytime. So October 28th would be just as good, and you would click renew. You'd click on that and then click on update, and you have your and then they're going to send you your coin, and they're going to make you active for 32 days from that date. Now, what date is your autosaver set on, Sharon?
26.
The 26th. Okay. What you will do is you will go in and change your autosaver date today. You'll go in and change it to the 21st, which is already done. It's finished. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you would then go in, and now you go right now and change your autosaver to the 21st.
Okay.
And then you wait until the 26th or 27th or 20. Don't wait past the 28th, either 26th, 27th, or 28th. And I would do it on the 27th or 28th if I were you. And then you renew yourself on your 220, and then reset your autosaver then, because the 26 is gone by. Reset your autosaver back to the 26. Now, you won't order an autosaver and renew in the same month.
Okay.
And this is all, by the way, now that I've explained that, I would like for you to go through and read this again so that you really kind of understand what I just said. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Great question.
So when will you be posting this training or this question Q&A?
This is already here. It's already in your
Oh.
posted. I went straight to the post.
Okay.
Okay. Now the training here will be posted later this evening. Okay. The training I did today will be posted later this evening, but the information that I'm going to give the text, it'll be posted right after the training, right after we finish this session. Okay.
All right.
So I want to go ahead and answer. This is what I wanted to try to go over for everybody to clarify a few things. If you're in this 90-day window of look back, you must send an email to support stating that you want to upgrade your past renewal or joining. So in other words, if you renewed or joined since July 10th up until now, and you didn't have a choice of one of these selections, then if you came in at a 199, you can upgrade to the 599 for $400 more. And they'll send you a coin and all that kind of stuff, and you get it. And what you must do, though, is send an email to support@7kmetals.com. Make sure you copy your sponsor or upline leader that you're working with. Do a CC copy to them so they know, and say, I would like to upgrade my membership or my renewal of, or my membership of July 10, September 14th, whatever date is, to a 599 or to a 269, whatever you want. And I will charge the difference to my credit card. So you're giving them approval to charge your credit card for your upgrade. Okay. So whatever upgrade you want, if you want to go from $199 to a $599, it'd be $400. If you want to just upgrade that $199 to the $269, it's going to be a little bit of difference, and they're going to ship you a coin. Okay. If you're going to upgrade between the $499 to the $599, they're going to ship you the coin. It's $100. Okay. That's the difference right now. But you must send an email into the company. It has to come from your email account that's listed in your account settings. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay. Now, they are taking some calls, but they still want that email to validate. They don't want to be charging people's credit card and somebody called in for them. That's the purpose for that. Okay. Now, the people who renewal is coming up in here at the end of October and in November, all October renewals that haven't been done yet. Now, if it's been done and you want to upgrade, you didn't have one of these three, you fall in this first category still. If you haven't renewed in October and your renewal is in October, then renew this next week during the week of October 22 through 28. October 22 through 28. Renew. Go in, click, pick your membership. You can use these screens. You'll just do the same thing. Okay. Do not let the company process your renewal for you on November 1st. That's the worst thing to do. So you're in control of what you do. So take control. Run your business. Now, for people who are renewal comes up after November, don't rush to get your $599 unless you got somebody personally sponsored that is about to buy a lot of gold or silver bullion in the Sound Money wallet. That's only people you personally sponsor. You don't get credit for people down on your left team and right team for that. It's only people you personally sponsored where you get that gold and silver bonus commission only in Sound Money, not in 7K bullion purchases. So make that real clear. Okay. So what I mean there, don't rush, wait. You fall in group 4. Okay. Group 4 is wait till your renewal and make sure you renew in the week of 8th, 21st, 26th. To upgrade to whichever membership you want, the VIP membership annual or the VIP legacy membership lifetime. Okay. And just follow the screenshots I have here when it comes your time. Coordinate this with your team you're working with, your team leader and your upline. This is your chance to give back and help them. And it's your chance to do just like we did with Sharon. Change your autosaver and your renewal so that you only pay one expense during that month and you stay active the entire time. That's what this has always been about in my teaching. Okay. So now let's talk about that commission that you get in Sound Money, just to make sure everybody understands. So they can't put it's going to be 1% or 1.5% or it's going to be 0.75%, because market conditions will change that with time. But their intent is to basically give you a 1% commission. That is the intent, on or around, somewhere around that. Okay, now how you earn this commission? only in sound money bullion purchases, gold and silver. Well, let's say they go in and they buy $5,000 worth of gold and they have it shipped to them, or they store it in a vault. Either way, it doesn't matter. But you personally sponsored that person. Well, you're going to get, let's use 1% to make easy math. You're not going to get 1% of 5,000, which is $500. You're not going to get a cash check. You're going to get it in whatever form they bought. If they bought gold, well, you're going to have $500 worth of gold deposited in your sound money wallet account. Oh, so listen, everybody, you're earning silver and gold again. If they bought $5,000 worth of silver, you'd have $500 worth of silver deposit into your account. So you're earning silver and gold. That's much better than earning that paper. Now, if you want to change it, you want to sell it back to the company and convert it and have dollars shipped to you, that's up to you in your sound money. But I recommend you hold on to it. Okay. So in sound money purchases for people you personally sponsored, you will earn silver and gold deposited into your sound money account. Okay, hopefully that answered some questions that were coming up and gave some more clarification to the memberships, the 90-day look back, and how you earn commission. Okay, Sharon, you still have your hand up, so still
Yeah, I
your turn.
still had one more. Before, if you were associate or you went over $500, you would flush points on your pay side. Do you now flush points over the 250 because they made 250 permanent?
Okay, good question. And I kind of addressed a little of that during the training, but I'm going to give a full training on my how your points work and all that. Again, I'm going to be updating, but here's how it works. If you're an associate, this is only for associates. You can earn a $250 check. If you're a copper, you can earn a $250 check. If you're a bronze and above, you can earn a $250 check. But how that $250 check works is only for points less than 500 on your pay side. So if you have 250 points on your pay side, they're going to subtract 250 from each side, you get a $250 check. If you have 300 points on your pay side and you got a lot more on your bank side, you're going to get a $250 check, and those extra 50 points will go to your loyalty points. So it's going to work just like the above 500 cycle for coppers and above. It will go to your loyalty points.
Okay.
If you have what is called a new customer bonus point, okay, and where do you find those? I'm going to show everybody. Where you find those is on in your back office. You'll log in to your account and you'll go to details or to your business hub. Oh, by the way, y'all see that, huh? This is my pay side. That's my bank side. Okay. I can't get paid that much. Y'all know that, huh? And so this is what your business is going to look like years from now or decades from now. Because see, where you get paid, where you really get paid is in your autosavers. And I try to illustrate that with that example. When you get 1,000 people on both sides just ordering an autosaver, if it took you 10 years or 20 years to get there, that's what you want to do. That's why you better be a 7K lifer and better not go inactive and lose all your points. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Okay. So if you scroll down, you'll see a thing called new customer bonus. Okay. When you enroll someone, when you personally enroll someone, you will get a new customer bonus credit. We used to call it leadership points. They're new customer bonus credits. Okay. And every time you enroll someone, it doesn't matter what membership they get, 149, 629, 269, 599, doesn't matter. You get a new customer bonus point. If you have a new customer bonus point, then those 50 points will roll over into your commission pay side the next week instead of going to loyalty point. Otherwise, they go to loyalty points. Okay? Make it real. So if you had 400 points, you get a 250 check, and 150 points would either roll over to the next week if you got new customer bonus points. And if you don't, then they go 150 to loyalty points. And you get free.
Okay.
So you win both ways. Okay? It's pretty cool, isn't it?
All right. Thank you.
You earn silver or you earn money. Okay. Elisa.
Hey, Bob. Well, Sharon had my question, but if you are not an associate, I have a couple that are not associates and they have like 490 points. They're going to lose those points.
They're going to flush everything, and that's a shame. I mean,
Yeah.
this is okay. You just go to my old training of family business pack. This is where it becomes a no-brainer.
I know. I've tried
mean,
to tell them. They don't listen.
Where you can't slap sense into stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can't
Yeah.
slap sense. I mean, look, I've met so many people that they'd rather pay taxes to a government they hate. Literally, they hate the government and what it's doing to them. But they'd rather leave their taxes there than do this pyramid scam.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know, you can't slap sense into stupid, everybody. I'm sorry. Okay.
One other thing with Sharon, did she say her anniversary date was November 3rd? And if that was the case, then wouldn't she renew December 1st? So
No.
she can't, they
No.
don't do that anymore?
Nope, they renew you on your anniversary date if you're okay. Good question. I'm glad you brought that up. But I thought I answered that in my training, but apparently it wasn't that clear. I'm not talking about in this training. I'm talking about the training and my post that I did on the band app. So let's go back to the post on the band app. And if you'll look down here in the pictures, you will see, okay, right there. You see right there?
Will expire, okay.
If you don't, your VIP membership will expire on February 23rd, 2024, if you choose not to renew before this date. We will automatically convert you to that stupid basic.
Okay. Okay, and then
Now
she
you'll be able
won't,
to able to upgrade.
but you
from
gotta pay
that.
the full price.
You'll be able to upgrade from that during that month only. Okay. In other words, it's just people not paying attention to their business. And so before they would process it at the end of the month. But look, read exactly what it says.
Right.
So everybody can just go in your back offices, unlock your account setting, go read what your thing says. That's what you should read, is what it says. Okay. So
All right.
if you've
Thank
got a
you.
$4.99 membership, right now it's not saying that, but when everything gets finished and programmed, it'll be just like this one. Okay.
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 Good
I had
deal.
a couple
Great.
people to call today.
Right. Yeah. So, we do have to, we do have to call the people in our business because it has changed dramatically on them, and they need a chance to see what's here, see what's available for them. Okay. By the way, I've already woken up quite a few people that were just dormant, didn't do anything. This is, I keep telling you, don't listen to what all these multi-level marketer idiots out there say. They're not masters in this industry. I am. This is one business that you can awaken the dead in. This is one business you can awaken the dead. And I've done it over and over and over and over again, because it's, number one, it's gold and silver. Number two, it is a cumulative binary. They don't even know what a cumulative binary is. It means it holds these points. And so even a person that lost all, listen, I've had people that lost 1 million points or more, and they got so dejected that, they just lost track. They were buying their coin, they were staying active, wasn't doing the business. But because they lost that, they said, well, it's no sense in me doing this any longer. I'll stop buying my coin. Well, I just got on the phone with them, got on the Zoom with them, and I said, look, you got 30 or 40,000 points coming up every month. That's more than you can earn if you start doing the business and it start accumulating again. I said, oh, really? Huh? Really? Oh, okay. I'll get back on the autosaver. You understand? Because where could they build a business that's going to produce $40,000 a month into their bank account? Nowhere. So this is truly a business that you can revive the dead in, if you do it properly, if you learn how to follow up, if you learn how to be persistent without being a pest, how to stay in contact, how to use that warm with form in terms of maintaining relationship. Okay. Again, I'll be doing more training on that in the future, but yes, people need to get in touch with their people in their business, especially if they're on your, straight in line with one of your legs and you sponsored them. Yes, Eric.
Hey, Bob, thank you again for your explanations.
Hey, I even knew who you were, even though you're on Heidi's line.
I see that.
Hi, Bob.
Heidi says hi. We're going over some strategies this morning, but I had recently, in September, I went from our standard to the premium. So now I'm trying to get from our premium, which was in September. So I'm within the 90 days, I believe. And then I'm going to go to the legacy.
Yeah,
so
what you do, you just send an email into support. Okay.
Right. I've already talked to them. They said I'm on the list. But
you're okay. So
on the list to upgrade, yes. Okay, but I'm trying to find out, do I pay a $100 fee or a $200?
No, you're going to pay 100.
Okay, $100, because I think they said it's going to be $200.
$4.99 and 100 is equal $5.99.
Right, but when the person that actually took the call wasn't sure, and then she put me on hold.
Hey, Eric, I'm sure, so don't worry about that.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You bet. Okay. Okay, John. Yes, sir, brother.
Hey, Bob. I work on Saturdays, so I missed a little bit of this. So I'm not sure if you answered this already. But when I came in, before they made all this change, I had 4 leadership credits that have disappeared now. Can you tell me what happened to them? What are they going to do with that?
That's exactly part of this part of the whole program enhancement. they don't do the leadership points anymore. They do the new member customer points, and the leadership point, that was pretty much a program. It was never meant to accumulate whole for that long time. It was supposed to be used for building, but there was a programming error in that, and so they just let it continue and continue until they made this change. If you weren't aware of it, John, you might, send in an email requesting that now that you understand, is there, a way that you can, all new customer leadership points or bonus points, they all fade away if you don't use them. They only stay there for 1 week. 1 week. So the new ones, if you enroll 10 people and you get 10 points, they're only going to be 1 week. They're not going to be 10 points and you use them one at a time like they did before. That's not how it goes. Okay. There's a little give and take on all this. When you make an enhancement, you just got to make it across the board. You can't make all these exceptions. Then everything will be exceptions. And yours is one of the cases you lose you lose some leadership points. Well, what that means is you're going to get loyalty points instead of rollover. That's all. Okay. You're still going to get you're still going to get points. You're not going to lose them. They're not going to go away into zero land. You're going to get loyalty points, which you can earn silver with. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you want to ask them if you could, get them for 1 week, now that it never hurts to ask. If you don't ask, you can't receive. Is my whole thing. So they can only tell you no,
Right.
Okay. So give it a shot. You bet. And the person to ask is Reid Deming, and his email address is reed@7kmetals.com. That'd be the person to ask. So support can't grant it. Only management can grant that. And he's the chief operating officer, Reid. Y'all see him on the call every Monday. Okay, John?
Okay. Thank you.
Derek French.
What's up, my bud?
French leader.
How are you?
I do good, brother.
Good. Hey, you may have already said this, but in my back office under my renewal, I know I'm coming up in November, but it doesn't say what day in November. Will that pop up prior to that?
No. Yeah, you're falling into the same people that you had a $4.99 membership, didn't you?
Right.
Okay. That's the only ones it's not showing up on right now. Okay. Because they're not going to convert you to a 149 without you having a chance to renew and talking to you.
What's good. That's what scared me. So, okay, good.
Now, and you'll want to renew either on the week of the 8th, or the week of the 21st, or the week of the 26th. So you'll have time in there.
Yeah.
So
okay.
You won't have a cutoff date like the one I showed with the other memberships. You won't have a cutoff date until they put it into the back offices. Then when they put it in, everybody will have that cutoff date.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Bob.
Okay, you bet. Okay, that was quick Q&A. Yeah. We got a lot of things done. I guess the only other thing is pay it. If any of you are not on a Team Band app, you're hurting yourself. If you're in my group, okay? So everybody that's in Derek French's team needs to be on his Team French team. Everybody in Team Corona need to be in Team Corona. Everybody in Hawaii needs to be on the 7K Hawaii Ohana team. Everybody that's under Danny and Tiffany and Team Bass need to be on the Dream Big team. And everybody that's on my original team is need to be on the Go for Gold team. And then, you know, got all the other teams too. Got the PSI team, got the PMC team. Amanda Taroni's team is the PMC, the precious metals team. But if you're not in my group, it's a private team, and we just try to keep everybody that's in the same team together. We have it is not a social media deal. You won't be able to congratulate everybody, say hello. This is done on purpose. It is nothing but pure learning and training. And I control every post that go in the team until I turn it over to a team leader. And if they want to do it different from what I taught, I always say leaders make their own decisions, and then they have to live by them. But this is how you succeed. You want a worldwide builders, you're in Kim Milato's team. Yes, Sharon.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, Bob, I have one more question. Do you have a training, or is there a training someplace where I've got a little bit of money in Sell Money Wallet, a little bit in 7K Cash, and a little bit in Pay Quicker? How I can get the money out of Sell Money Wallet and put it in the Pay Quicker? Or
Oh
can
yeah,
that
I've already got a training. It's in the Band app, step by step, 32 steps listed. I got it written out. I got screenshots. I got everything how to do it.
Okay,
I did that
so
with Pay Quicker.
and so is that where I want to put it? Is in the Pay Quicker?
Well, not necessarily, because if you put it in Pay Quicker, it can be used for your autosavers. If you're going to put it in your bank, you may as well just go straight from Sound Money to your bank account. Don't
Well, I was
go.
going to put it in like Pay Quicker or 7K Cash, wherever I can
Well,
use it
yeah.
for my
Oh,
renewal.
Pay Quicker is where you want to put it then to be used.
And you have a training for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right there on the Band app. See, you said Go for Gold, so you'll scroll down. It's quite a few down, but you can do a search, #Pay Quicker.
Okay.
And then you'll see the list, and you won't have to go searching for it. You
Now
can look, everyone, y'all need to learn how to use your Band app on your computer and pads and not just your phone. Okay. So, oh heck, I messed up bad. I X'd it out, didn't I? Here, let me bring it back up here. Show everybody what I'm talking about.
Will 7K Cash replace Pay Quicker at some point?
Part of it. Yeah, eventually it's going to replace it totally. Okay. We're going to go back to the old system we had where we had 7K Cash and Pay Quicker. Okay. And right now they don't have the ACH functions programmed and things for 7K Cash. So if you look in your 7K and you Go for Gold, you'll see keyword #search. Y'all, if you do hashtag, you can do it on your phones with that little microscope. Don't do the microscope on a computer. You do the search bar right here. So when you do hashtag, you'll see all the subjects here. So if you want, you can just scroll down, see all the subject matters, or you can just start typing Pay Quicker. You get it. And now it's going to bring up all the trainings I have related to Pay Quicker right here. So you don't have a long list that you can click through. And then pay quicker, sound money, stack and sell. Okay, how to do XYZ on pay quicker. How to set up cash transfer from some. Oh, gee whiz, it's even titled like. Look at that. Click on it, and then you'll see, look at there. I got step by step. Oh, it's 34 because I congratulate you. But it is 32. I still remembered it was 32. How about that?
Okay. All right, thank you.
Absolutely, no problem. But also in terms of Sharon's answer, we'll look at 7K cash. And if you look at 7K cash when you get in, you will have right here, when you click on that, the only thing you can do, oh, they got transfer to pay quicker now.
Oh.
Okay. And request a check. They don't have transfer to your bank account yet. Okay. So you can go from 7K cash to pay quicker if you want, but there's no need because they will, like, look, if you see my order, they will take out orders first from 7K cash, then pay quicker, then your credit card. That's the order.
So if you say you have 250 in one, but you need 269 for renewal, will they split the areas that they take it from?
No split payments, only full payments. Okay, good question.
I wonder if they do the same thing for Sound Money Wallet then, transfer.
If you got money in your Sound Money Wallet, they're still making charges to your Sound Money Wallet for your renewals and for your autosaver. But that won't last very much longer. And so if it doesn't, it'll tell you it won't process. Okay. It means you don't have enough money in one of the default settings to charge.
Okay. So the best thing for me, if I want enough money in the pay quicker, is to get the money out of the Sound Money Wallet and put it into pay quicker.
Yeah, and there's no charge for that, by the way. So you can, and then it'll be, and that's what I would do. If you've got small amount of funds in Sound Money Wallet, just go ahead and transfer them. Use that process, transfer them to your pay quicker account.
Okay.
And you'll be able to utilize them more efficiently.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
You bet. Evelyn. Yes, ma'am.
Unmute myself. Hey there.
Hey.
Loyalty points don't go away, right? You can keep stacking them.
Loyalty points will go away if you go inactive. Now, this is another thing I want to caution everybody about. Some people try to stretch their autosaver date. In other words, you don't lose your points, commission points, until the 45th day. You go inactive, but you got kind of 9 days grace period until you lose your commission point. That's those big points you get paid dollars on. And when you go inactive, you lose your loyalty points. Watch out. Loyalty points are too valuable now. I mean, you get free silver for 200 points.
Yeah, I know. I looked and saw I've got like almost 1,100 loyalty points, and
So
you know, I can get some
key is do not go inactive.
Right.
Don't lose your loyalty point.
Right.
You're just taking silver and throwing it down the commode and flushing, or whatever that flushing sound is.
Yeah, because just looking at what I have there, I want to do get it now, get it now.
Yeah, and you can only get one per month. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
So,
good. 'cause at
you
least
know, I tell
can-
everybody, like in our meeting in Slaughter, Louisiana last night, I said, okay, everybody look at your loyalty points and what your balance is. Now you divide it by 200, and that's how many free silver coins you can get for the next number of months. So if you got 600 points, you know, that's 3 months of free silver. But you're going to be collecting more loyalty points because every time you buy an autosaver, you get 30. Every time you enroll somebody, you get 50.
Yeah. Yeah, that's,
Every time somebody you enroll, no, that's it. And then when you get a check and you have rollover points, you get loyalty points. So there's lots of ways you get loyalty points. So you get to earn silver, everybody. Everybody, we get to earn silver and money.
yeah.
I mean, if anything I said today in the beginning, pay attention. Would you rather buy it or would you rather earn it?
Right, right. The other thing is that I'm looking for my renewal date. It doesn't say in my membership.
I can tell you what you're in. Your sponsor or anyone above you in your tree can tell you what your renewal date. I've been trying to get them ever since they did this website change. I've been trying to get them to put your anniversary date back in our back
Yeah.
office, and they still haven't done it.
No,
But anybody, I can give you, I'll text you your renewal date.
okay, great, thanks.
But if you have if you have a 199 membership or less, it's going to tell you in your membership what that date is, because that's what that date is. It's only the 499 memberships that do not tell you right now,
Okay,
but
I'll
it
check all
will
the others.
later.
I'll check
Okay.
all the others that's in my family business pack then.
Yeah.
All
Now
right.
you can tell everybody in your business, you can just click on their name and it come up, it'll give you their anniversary date.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
In the
all right,
detail block. Okay.
okay, great.
Thanks, Evelyn.
Mhm.
Derek, yes, sir, brother.
Okay, one more. It's not a question; it's a statement. And I did exactly what you told me to do last week on the phone. I set up to do my Team French happy hour on Thursdays, just with my team. However, I had already booked a guest for this coming Friday on
That's
the
okay.
27th, and I wanted to let you know. And I know you always post it, but to let anybody on your team know, which is also my team, that Richard Wayne Hansen will be spending an hour with us next Friday night on our Zoom. So everybody's invited.
I will definitely put it on the band apps. Okay, my friend.
Thank you, Bob.
Anytime Richard's going to be around, I'll post that anytime, anywhere. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir, Kim.
Just want to first and foremost, we have a lot of camera shy people. But the other thing too is I wanted to share with you the results so far. We've been duplicating, when they announced that the 250 was going to be permanent in the comp plan. Ever since we started that project, we were just duplicating people to do 2 memberships on the left, 2 memberships on the right, which would basically guarantee that check of 250. But if you duplicate that with 2 other people on your left and 2 other people on your right, that bumps it up to $1,000.
That's right.
So basically, that's what we've been teaching. I've been successfully been able to do it myself personally. We have about 3 people now that are on track to do it. We're right around 25%, but we want to bring that up probably close to 50 to 75% before the end of the year. And then we're going to start adding more people to the group. But our goal is really to duplicate that model. And with the membership now, the way it is so much easier.
Yeah, it's going to be easier. You'll be walking this gold across that stage in Nevada, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, Alicia.
Just to go back to something you just said about the loyalty points. So if they become inactive, they lose all the loyalty points right
Yes,
away?
ma'am, every bit of them.
Is that new or is that?
Nope, that's always been. You just, people hadn't been noticed. People hadn't
Is that
noticed.
written
I
somewhere
send,
that we
yeah,
can?
it's written.
It is?
It tells
Okay.
you if you go
I just-
inactive, you lose your loyalty points.
Lisa,
Okay,
I tell
did
them if
not-
they go inactive, they go straight naked.
And you cannot get those restored either.
You can't. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Learning something new all the time, Bob.
Okay, good deal. Let's see, somebody else. Cindy Delton. Yes, sir, brother. You need to unmute. There you go. Gotcha, brother.
There you go. Gotcha. I said, when we talk about loyalty points, I divide mine by 300, not 200.
Yeah, if you divide them by 300, you get a 1 ounce silver coin.
You get a 1 ounce silver coin. Yeah, for only 100 extra points.
What about both of us?
So, but my question is, can we use Pay Quicker to put money to buy silver and gold in our Sound Money wallet, or do we have to use a debit card?
No, in our Sound Money wallet. Okay,
No,
wait a
in
minute.
our
You
Sound
talk about
Money
in
wallet. Okay, wait a
Sound
minute.
Money
You're talking about
account.
in Sound Money account. Yes.
Can you
If
use
I wanted
Pay
to
Quicker?
add some silver or gold to my Sound Money, can I use my Pay Quicker, or do I have to use a debit card?
You know, I'm going to have to look, and
I'm going to have to look.
that's a training I'm going to give. I'm going to once they get everything set up on the
Once they
website,
get everything set up on the website,
I'm going to give a Sound Money training
I'm going to
again.
give a Sound Money training again.
I'm going to give a stack and sell training. The websites that I just showed y'all,
Websites that I just showed y'all.
but
yeah,
I can't remember, Delton, if we
I
can
can't
do
remember, Delta, if we
Pay
can
Quicker
do
or not yet.
Pay Quicker or not yet.
I know we can transfer money
I know we can
from
transfer money from
Sound Money to Pay Quicker. I know we
Sound
can
Money
do
to
that.
Pay Quicker. Yeah, I know we can do that.
But I would just send an email
But I would
Reid-
just send an
to Reid,
email to Reid,
REED at
okay,
mkmetals.com and ask him if we can buy silver and gold in Sound Money with our Pay Quicker balances.
with our Pay Quicker balances. Yeah, it'd save us a lot of credit card fees if we could.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
The fee is a lot less. It's like
the fee is a lot
boy,
less.
it's like
1%.
67
It's
cents
like
per transaction or something
67
like that.
cents per transaction or something like that. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'll do. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And thanks for all you
Absolutely.
do, Bob.
Hey, and now
Absolutely.
remember, everybody,
Tell Pam.
Now remember, everybody,
you can get loyalty points on every one of your
loyalty
memberships,
points on every one of your memberships.
and you can get silver on
Is he
the.
looking at
You
me?
can get. So go through your accounts and make sure you're getting that free silver, and get yourself on a once a month schedule there. Unless you want some of those special coins that have more loyalty points associated with it. Okay, I'm gonna let everybody get back. I'm gonna post that that little outline with the links and everything that I talked about here. I'm gonna post that to the band apps, and then I'm going to post up this training that I did. And as soon as I get this Q&A session done, I will post up the Q&A from today. Y'all have a blessed day.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Fabulous weekend.
Fabulous weekend.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
Great.
God bless you, Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bob. Have a great weekend.
Bless you all too.
Bless